Hey guys, it's Mimi LeVay and I'm back with another video. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been like some weeks and I haven't done any videos, but I'm trying to get better at this. I'm super busy. I have school, I have work, but I am going to be trying to constantly make videos so that I can get my subscribers the way that I want them to be. But if you are not subscribed, please do subscribe, like, and comment if you do enjoy my videos. And yeah, as you can see by the title, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the time that I met FREDO Santana. And RIP, by the way, to him. It's very unfortunate that he passed away at such a young age, and he actually was like a super, or he seemed to be like a super dope as person. So RIP. But without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so basically, this was like years ago. Like, I mean, this was like maybe like they had been out like 2 years by that time. Like, so I would say this was close to like 2014-ish. I mean, I'm really honestly not sure. Like, I just do not remember. Like, I don't remember. I do not remember when it was. Like, I don't remember how old I was. I just remember the story. And honestly, I haven't even thought about the story, and I don't know how long, but like it just popped into my head like, oh, that's a good idea for a YouTube video. Like a nice little story time about the time I met FREDO Santana. It's kind of dope. But basically, I was with my mom, and we were hanging out with her friend in Chicago. I'm from Chicago, but I don't live in Chicago. I haven't lived there for a while now, and I was visiting that summer, and it was just me and my mom. We went out there to visit, and we just so happened to be hanging out with her friend that day. And I remember we were getting food, and he got a call, and he was like, oh, I just got a call from my nephew. My nephew needs a ride. Would you mind bringing me over to get my nephew? And I mean, I know I keep saying my nephew, but it's just like, okay, don't you think you should mention that your nephew is FREDO Santana? Like, don't you think that should have been a part of the conversation? Like, he never said, oh, my nephew is FREDO Santana. Like, he just said, oh, I'm gonna go get my nephew. Can we go get my nephew? Blah, blah, blah. But anywho, my mom was like, yeah, that's fine. We can go get him or whatever. Still not knowing that it's him. Still not knowing that it's FREDO Santana. So we pull up to wherever he was. I don't remember. Like, I'm not even gonna try to remember. But we pull up to the little hood that he was in or whatever. The first person to get in the car was SD. I'm sure you know who SD is because he's a part of their little crew, their little group or whatever, the little GBE and OTF. Like, he in that little, you know, he's in the group. So you might know who he is, you might not, but either way, he was in their group, and I recognized him. So I was just like, what the fuck? Like, why is he in this car, and what is going on? Like, is this the nephew? Like, I didn't know what to think. I was just like, okay. But like a few minutes later, I don't know if FREDO was like waiting, doing something or something. He had to be, but whatever the case may be, a few minutes later, he came and got in the car, and he's like, what's up, Unc? And I was just looking like, what the fuck do you mean, Unc? Like, and I was just like, okay, so this is the nephew? Like, but me being me, like, I mean, I played it off like, I don't even know what's going on. Like, I don't even know y'all. Like, I just played it off like I didn't really know. I mean, I didn't play it off like I didn't know them, but I just played it off like, you know, I really don't care. I'm not really bothered. But mind you, before this ever happened, I had a little semi-celebrity crush on FREDO. So, like, I definitely was over there like, oh my God, I'm in the car with him. Like, but I didn't, like, I just played it, you know, that's just how I am. Like, I'm not the type of person to be like all over nobody. Like, it could be Chris Brown and I could be happy to see him, but it's not gonna be like, you know, it could be Michael Jackson. Now, I don't know. Hold on. Michael Jackson. Hold on. If it was Michael Jackson, I would be... If it was Beyonce, I would be... Like, I just cannot... Now, those people, I wouldn't probably be able to contain myself. But, like, anybody else, like, I just am... That's just how I am. Like, I feel like we're all human beings. Like, there's no reason why I should just go crazy over anybody. Like, you know, unless it's Beyonce or Michael Jackson. But yeah, so I didn't go crazy. I was just sitting there like, you know, hey, like, and the whole time, like, SD was in my ear, like, oh, you so cute, you sexy, like, and then mind you, when he got in the car, I had been singing, and he was like, oh, so you could sing, like, I'm gonna put you on a track with me, definitely won't, or I won't even charge you, I'm not even gonna text you, blah blah blah. And I was just like, okay, like, I wasn't interested in him. Like, not that he's like ugly or nothing's wrong with him or anything, but like, I just, like I said, I had a celebrity crush on Fredo. Like, I didn't really like anybody else from their little group or whatever. So Fredo, the whole time, like, the whole car ride, he really wasn't saying much, like, to me, because how we were sitting was, my mom and her friend was sitting in the front, and we sat in the back. It was me by a door, SD was in the middle, and then Fredo was on by the other door. So he wasn't really saying much to me the whole time, but SD was just talking my ears off. But he was cool. Like, it wasn't like he was irritating me or nothing like that. He was super cool. Like, I just, you know, I wanted Fredo. Like, I didn't really want him, but, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's who I would have been interested in had I been interested in anybody. But anyway, so whole time he's not really saying much. Like, he just being quiet, like, you know, and I'm just like being quiet too. But oh yeah, I forgot to say that when he got in the car, he had like a bunch of bags with him, and like, obviously, like, he had went shopping or something, like, I don't know. But anyway, we get to the destination where he wanted to get dropped off at, and obviously him and his uncle like chopping it up, they talking or whatever. SD gets out the car, he like, you know, bye shorty, blah blah blah, like, you know, I'm like, bye. He get out the car, and they sitting there talking for about 15 minutes or so, him and his uncle or whatever. And by the time it's time for us to go, he comes to the back seat door and just was like, looking at me, and I'm just like, what's up? Like, you know, oh yeah, I forgot an important part. Oh yeah. So he gave me all the bags that he had, like, and in the bags, first of all, I was shocked. I was like, what the fuck? Like, he's giving me these bags, like it's almost like it's almost like a person is lying. Like, you would think that I'm lying, but I'm not. Like, this really happened. Like, he gave me the bags, and in the bags it was like 2 Louis Vuitton purses, a Juicy Couture wallet, brand new J's that just had came out. They was pink and black, and they was mostly pink though, but they was pink and black. They had just came out like that Saturday, and I think it was like on a Tuesday or something like that. But he gave me the whole bag or whatever. He's like, y'all can have this shit, blah blah blah. And I don't know if he like bought it for a female or something, and then she pissed him off, but whatever the case may be, he gave me the bag, like, and I was like, thank you. So by the time, back to the, you know, time that it was, I can't even talk. By the time it was leave, I cannot talk today. What is up? Like, by the time it was time for us to leave, I'm gonna get back to that part. Goodness, like, but okay. So by the time it was time for us to leave, he had came to the back seat, and he was just looking at me, and I'm like, what? Like, hi. Like, I was kind of nervous, and he was just like, you are so pretty. Like, well, he was just like, you fan. Like, he obviously wasn't like, you are so pretty. He's like, you fan. Like, I like how you carry yourself. Like, you wasn't really going crazy that it was me. Like, well, that it was us. And, like, I like that. Like, and he's just like, I really, like, I want you. Like, I want you. He just kept saying it, like, I want you. And he's like, the next time I see you, you're gonna be mad. Like, and he just like left it at that and like walked. I was just like, and I didn't say nothing. I was just like, and he walked off, and that was that. Like, that was the end of that. A couple months later, I get a call from his uncle, and I'm like, why is he calling me? Like, I never thought it was gonna be anything about Fredo. Like, I just thought he was calling me just to call. Like, I mean, I didn't know what about, but I just thought he was calling me for something else, like to say hey or like check on me or something. I didn't really know, but he called me and he was like, what you doing tonight or whatever? And I'm like, nothing. Like, why? And he like, well, Fredo wanted me to call you and tell you that he coming to your town and or to your state, and he you are more than welcome to come to where he at, come to the hotel and hang out with him and stuff. And he wanted me to give you his number so you could call him. So I'm geeked. I'm like, what? Like, what? I'm like, so he really wasn't like playing, like when he said what he said, like he was serious. So, and I didn't even tell him, like, I did not tell him that I lived in, you know, I'm not gonna say where I live, but I didn't tell him where I lived. So for him to know that, like, he must have been asking his uncle about me. But anyway, so I called him or whatever. Or actually, no, I didn't even call because I was super nervous. Like, I just texted him or whatever. And it was so, like, it was like a movie. Like, I texted him and all my friends, we was all in the room. My cousin, my friend, my sister. We was all in the room just like, oh my God, like, text him. What should I say? Like, it was crazy. But I texted him or whatever. And we were just texting back and forth. Like, he was just saying, like, you need to come see me. You know, you could bring your friends, like, we can go get you something to wear if you know, like, he was like, money ain't a problem. I was like, boy, like, he's just like, we could do whatever you want to do. Money ain't a problem. He's like, just please come. I really want to see you and remember what I told you last time, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yes, like, like, I was just, I was so, like, and all my friends was like, girl, we thought you was lying when you said he, you know. And I was like, girl, y'all know I don't lie. Y'all know I don't lie. But yeah, like, everybody was shocked, like, and we was all just like trying to figure out what we gonna put on, what we gonna wear. Like, we was just like excited. But he ended up calling me a few times and everything, like, and we would sit on the phone and just talk. And like, the second day that they was there, because I think they had got there that day that his uncle called me. The second day that they was there, that's when I was gonna go. But I didn't know that they were leaving that night. Like, I'm thinking that they was gonna stay for a while. Like, I didn't think they was gonna leave like in 2 days. Like, he didn't tell me all that. So basically, I didn't end up getting to go and see him. Like, I basically like sent him off, in his words, like, I sent him off. But it wasn't like that. It was really just the fact that I didn't know that they was leaving that fast. Like, I was planning on coming to see them, but I didn't know they was just about to leave the next day. Like, but I mean, I guess that's how it go when you like have a show or something. Obviously, you're not gonna stay for long. But I just wasn't thinking about that back then. So he ended up leaving, whatever, but he still would like text me and call me, and he was just like, you know, I don't like the fact that you sent me off, but I still want you. And he's like, that just means it's gonna take me longer to get, like, he was just on it. Like, and I was just surprised and shocked that he was really like, because back then, like, I was just like so like a little girl. Like, I was not, and I'm still like, I still have a little girlishness about myself, but I'm a woman like now. Like, the way I carry myself is different now. And like, I was just a tomboy back then. Like, I mean, I was cute or whatever, don't get me wrong. I always been cute, but it's like, I just was not expecting him to be interested in me like that, if that makes sense. But yeah, like, we just ended up, like, I really wasn't like putting effort into him. Like, I didn't want him to feel like I was thirsty, so I did not put effort into him how I should have, like how I would now. Like, if I would have really tried to get to know him. But back then, I didn't want him to think I was thirsty. I didn't want him to think I was like a groupie or something. So like, I just played it cool, and you know, we ended up like falling off and losing contact or whatever. And yeah, that was just pretty much it. Like, we talked a few times, and that was pretty much it. Like, I got a little glimpse of who he was, but not really. Like, I don't know, I just didn't take it that serious. Like, but yeah, like, and then years later down the line, like, I seen him like getting like, I think he got married or something. I don't know for sure, but I know he was with a girl, and they was really like serious. She was pregnant and stuff. They was super cute, like super cute. But I definitely like was just like, dang, like I wonder how. It's like a what if type of thing. Like, damn, what if I would have took it serious with him? Like, what if we would have like really messed around? Like, I don't know. But yeah, that is my Fredo Santana experience. I did want to say RIP to him again. That's super heartbreaking that he passed away so young. Like, man, we just be losing them out here. It's crazy. But yes, I hope you enjoyed my story time. And if you did, please subscribe, please like, and please comment. And I will see you in my next video.